We'll share it on the BSE platform. Good morning, everyone. Uh, I would run you through the presentation and try and keep it as short as possible. We'll keep this meeting more to do with the Q&A session. Uh, Slide 2. This is the table. This is what we are going to cover today. Introduction about Sonali, agriculture market size, current agro market challenges, product services, future growth, financials, key milestones. Next. Sonalis Consumer Product Limited, as we all know, we've got onto the roadmap of getting transformed from being a snacks company to an agro company, uh, where we've done a significant growth. I'm very happy to say this year Sonali clocked a revenue of 106 crore in the first year of getting into an agro company. Indian agriculture market is somewhere around USD $500 billion. We're just trying to be a small pie of it, uh, and we see it to be a very big market for us, and the growth for Sonali is continue. Current challenges in agro, scarcity of land, a lot of water. You see a lot of people converting agricultural land into a non-agricultural land, and so on and so forth. So there are few challenges that we are going to address as a company going forward. We're doing a lot of R&Ds in the space of agriculture, which companies' future plans are, which I'll share with you in going forward in the presentation. Current product and services. Sonali is working currently with majorly of farmers in area of Gujarat, specifically Rajkot and Gondal, wherein we've directly in touch with farmers, wherein we procure material from them. We process this and sell it to the APMC market at this point in time. Going forward, we will also expand ourselves in exports. Talks are on, and we see a big number coming in exports this year. Again, this is the portfolio for your reference, the portfolio that we are working on, and this portfolio will keep on adding. Currently, we're purely into grains and spices, but as company, we plan to expand our product portfolio going forward. This is the product portfolio continues. Uh, Future growth initiative, as I told you, with the challenges in the market, company is currently also working, around technology and hydro farming, uh, working on logistic and how do we get into international quality of fresh products, fresh vegetables. That's the vision of the company. The major milestone for which we did our rights issue right now, Gujarat warehousing project, uh, which we've also welcomed all the investors to visit Rajkot on 15th of this month. We've already acquired land. The construction work has started. There are few photos which have already been put across. Company is targeting to get its first phase of warehousing up and running by this October, November, wherein we are able to catch the first season of groundnut so that we can store we can get the contracts in for leasing out our warehousing. Warehousing picks. Financials, which I take a lot of pride, a company that delivered 4 crore of top line last year. Uh, we've closed this year with 106 crore of top line with a PAT of about 2.65 crore. Company plans to do roughly 250 crore this year, of which we are anticipating to do roughly 100 crore in export, and we'll continue to grow in India market, which we did 100 crore to 150 crore this year, and we are anticipating to deliver a PAT of 15 crore. A year later, we've at least anticipating to grow 100 times. So for at least next 3 to 4 years, as the core team members, company decides to grow 100% year on year. Future action plans. We've currently signed an MOU with Government of Maharashtra last month for 100 crore to have a similar kind of project that we are doing in Gujarat to deliver in Maharashtra. Uh, we've also in a lot of strategic discussions with Government of Maharashtra, Government of Gujarat, and Government of Andhra Pradesh around grains supplies to the government. We've planning to have a global expansion. We're planning to open our office as fast as in next 2 months in Dubai and going forward in Vietnam and multiple countries. So currently, we've almost on verge of finalizing all the documentation stuff for Dubai and Vietnam. And yes, we plan to have three more offices, strategic locations. Uh, Majorly, company will spend a lot of money in R&D for future expansions around hydro farming, uh, because we believe it's going to be a big game changer for us in terms of being a agrotech company. Uh, Company's focus is to become a tech platform going forward, though we've started with brick and mortar process of supplying grains. But yes, company would want to become a tech agrotech company wherein we work around hydro farming. Uh, we've also trying to create a platform between the government wherein we can get data what is the shortfall of the product which can be produced with help of hydro farming. There's a few awards and recognitions. Key milestones. Thanks to all the investors, we've successfully finished a round of rights, and thanks to all the investors, we managed to, achieve a participation of 94% in such tough market. Believing in us, it was a real thank you to all the investors. Uh, Our founders, Sonali and Smita Shah. Unfortunately, Smita is traveling today, not a part of a meeting. She is in US. Uh, Sonali, we all know some positive praise coverage from our end. And I open this forum for Q&A. I'm more than happy to answer questions because I've kept this presentation purposely very short because I would want to interact with the investors and would want to answer your specific questions rather than I going monotonous and telling something. So I open this forum for Q&A. Please let me know if I can answer any of your questions. Hello. Yes, Prasenjit sir.
Yes, I am unmuted, correct?
Your voice is very distant. I couldn't hear you. Can you please repeat it
Hello.
once again?
Am I
Yes, sir.
am I audible right now?
Yes, sir. You are very much.
Okay. Okay. So thanks for conducting this, investor interaction. That was much needed. So my first question is that as you have some, massive plans from jumping revenue from 100 CR to 250 CR and then 500 CR. So my first question is, for doing that, how much debt or how much equity dilution or how much fundraise you further anticipate? So already you have completed one rights issue. So do you think with the kind of fund that you have in the company right now, so with this fund is sufficient enough to cover 250 crore revenue?
Sir, thanks for the question. Yes, we will look for further fundraise in next 6 to 7 months. Uh, Currently, the funds that we've received that is purely going towards constructing the warehousing. However, the plans we are planning to grow, we will have to raise more funds. and company plans to do a pref round in time frame of Jan Feb. What
Yes.
amount, what dilution, I won't be able to comment on, but yes, we will have to raise funds and a massive funds.
Okay, fair enough. So, can I assume that fund will be required to grow to the next leg? I mean, to 500 crore, or if I just bifurcate, currently
Yes,
you
sir.
are
Yes,
currently you are a 100 crore company, so you are planning to reach 250 crore. So the
right,
additional
sir.
150, yeah, the additional 150 crore. So from where you are planning to achieve? You mentioned that 100 crore from export. So what kind of revenue the warehouse project can generate
So, sir, our anticipated revenue from warehouse, we've already had discussions with NABARD. So, I'll tell you strategically the issue that currently in Gujarat it is. There are no certified warehouse. So, जो नाफाड माल खरीदता है फार्मर से गवर्नमेंट के लिए उसको जो स्टोरेज करने के लिए वेयर लगता है आज के तारीख में दैट इज रफली 150 to 200 kilometer away from where they actually procure the material. Currently, NAFAD is in hunt of having a warehousing system approved by NABARD. So as soon as our warehousing get operated, we are going to have a contract with NAFAD which will help us full our warehousing immediately as soon as we start. And we are anticipating to generate a decent revenue. So, because it's going to be in patches, as soon as we start, I clearly see we'll be able to at least generate 30 to 35 lakh rupee rental income from the first phase of construction that we are doing monthly.
Okay, so primarily you are building the warehouse and then you are planning to earn rental income from that, if I'm not wrong.
Yes, we will. So it's a dual stuff, sir. So a part of warehouse is going to be used by Sonali itself for procuring, processing its own material. But we are planning to build a gigantic warehousing system, which company plans to also lease it out.
Okay, so part of warehouse will be leased, I mean, give on a rental basis, and part of for your own uses. So any
Right.
rough idea that warehouse once it is completed, say after 1 year, how much revenue that it can generate
So once my entire warehousing project is on, I will make a revenue of roughly 6 crore rupees in rental.
per month or
Yes,
per year?
per month, sir.
Okay, okay,
But
okay.
once my entire project is on, the entire
Hmm, 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 hmm.
entire 13-acre land is up and running.
Okay, got it. And when it comes to margin, so in your presentation, you are also anticipating margin improvement. So how come the margin will improve? So what differently you will do going forward versus what you are doing currently that can increase your margin?
So, sir, the way we are going to increase our margin, this was the first season, so we could not stock. As I told you, we transformed, right?
Mhm.
This year, the best way an agro company makes money is you procure the material in the season, you warehouse it, and you start selling that material off season, and that's when you start doubling your margins. So this year, because now this is a second year, this is a second year of business, so we've learned that technique. So this year, company is going to do significant stocking of the material in the season time, which we will sell in off season, and hence for the margins would increase significantly. Sir, in the
Okay,
business that we are, you can only make money if you stock the material. If you trade, you won't make money.
okay,
You
okay,
will have to hold the money. And if I look at the ratio of interest, if I have to look at the capex that I've invested versus the interest versus the output, I make significant money when I hold the stock and sell it 2 3 months down the line.
okay. Fair enough. One another finding that I figured out in the FY25 last year, your employee cost is around 38 lakhs, and out of 38 lakhs, around 37 lakhs salary was to all the board members, CFO, CS. So I want to understand how many team members total you have,
So
because
currently, as a company, we've kept ourselves very lean, very lean. Most of my employees are on contract. So it's
okay,
a straight expenditure that we are booking. So uh, Even if you look at the history of a company, I have kept my balance sheet very lean. I don't want to have any fixed costs on my balance sheet. I try and keep laborers and I try and keep contractual employees as much as possible.
Okay,
And
so
going
you
forward, that's going to be a strategy very clear, because also what happens is we look at hiring majorly of women employees. It is very difficult to give them permanent job because of the household and lot of when you're trying to generate employments for women, many a times it becomes really difficult in the rural area.
you mean to say employee or are they farmers? So what exactly they are?
तो बेसिकली सर फार्मर्स तो है ही, उसके सिवाय मेरे को लोडिंग अनलोडिंग क्लीनिंग प्रोसेस ये सब के लिए भी एम्प्लॉयज लगते हैं ना.
अच्छा 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 अच्छा. So
तो
basically I
फार्मिंग
can.
में तो मेरा कोई कॉस्ट है ही नहीं, फार्मिंग तो फार्मर करता है, उसके साथ मैं एक फिक्स कॉस्ट करता हूँ. पर वहां से जब मेरा ट्रक लोड होके आता है, व्हेन आई प्रोक्योर मटेरियल फ्रॉम देयर, कमिंग सेग्रीगेटिंग प्रोसेसिंग.
अच्छा. So farming में like do you provide any inputs to the farmers like seed, fertilizer? Do you provide them or
At
like?
this point in time, no, sir, but going forward, yes. So we are in, so our team is working towards it, understanding the land, but that's the plan.
Okay, but in that case, your cost will also increase. You know, you are taking your risks because if you yourself provide fertilizer, seeds, and all, so then you are also. I mean, your risk is also going up by doing so. Because what if the farm fails? Because मतलब ऐसा नहीं है कि खेती हर बार equal output होता है. तो मान लीजिए किसी टाइम खेती का some for any reason it got wasted. I mean, for any reason, then what will happen then?
सब बिजनेस बोला तो रिस्क तो है, और अगर आप देखोगे वी आर इन रीजन विद मिस्टर विद द गवर्नमेंट ऑन 2047 एग्रीकल्चर. आई एग्री देयर इज अ रिस्क, बट दैट इज द रीजन वी इज गोइंग very calculative. We've going to put our research teams in place. आज की तारीख में हम जो भी चीज कर रहे हैं थोड़ा स्लो जा रहे हैं. The good thing is first we've got our hands on getting our customers in place. APMCs में कस्टमर की है, आज भी हम लोग गवर्नमेंट के साथ बात कर रहे हैं, जो एमओयू महाराष्ट्र गवर्नमेंट के साथ भी साइन किया हुआ है. आइडिया इज वेरी क्लियर कि हम पहले लैंड आइडेंटिफाई करेंगे, किस बेल्ट में कौन से फार्मर को हम कितना सपोर्ट कर पाएंगे, वहाँ हिस्टोरिकली हिस्टोरिकली क्या इश्यूज आ सकता है. एट द एंड ऑफ द डे सर, बिजनेस इज अ रिस्क. We will have to take it, but it will be a calculative risk. We will try and back it up with the insurance and whatever possible instruments we can.
Okay. Okay. So I'll come in the next queue because other participants should also ask the question. So I'll come later
So
on. Okay.
I
Yeah,
hope
thank
I
you.
answered your question
Yes, yes. Yeah, I
satisfactorily.
have. Yeah, I have few more follow-on questions, but let other participants are waiting, I guess. So let them ask. Later on, I'll come. I'll join again.
Yeah, Mr. Abhijit.
Hi, am I audible?
Yes, sir. You are very
Yeah,
much.
yeah. Thanks for the opportunity. As I can see in FY25, receivables is close to 40% of the revenues. So can
Right,
you
sir.
please share the underlying reasons and the your what are the credit terms? Are there any delays in collection?
Sir, I'll tell it. I had to enter the market. So I've taken an entry on market by giving credits. So probably if I can't better the price, if I have to take an order at the same price which another vendor was giving, the only way I could have played it was on the credit terms. So that's how we could grow our business, uh, which we are improving, and that is the reason we are focusing on export, because we will not have to give credits in the export business. Said that, so far, we've not had a single bad debt. All the partners that we are working with are well-established players in the market. The only reason they gave us opportunity to get into this market because we extended that additional credit line to them, and henceforth you see that kind of outstanding on the balance sheet. Said that, I was lucky enough I could manage the same thing on the procurement end also. So I managed on the both the sides.
Yes, I will come to that. Two questions here. Who are the partners?
So, sir, I have larger partners. There are in Maharashtra as well as in Rajkot. So, the customers. When I say partners, these are my customers. I always
These are
tell
private
my
players.
customers as my partners
Hmm.
because अगर कस्टमर अपने को धंधा नहीं होगा तो कंपनी ग्रो कैसे होगी सर?
These are private players, right?
Yeah, very much
Okay.
private player. So
Mhm.
far we've not got into government. We will get into the government. So far, because to get into government, there are a lot of criteria in terms of top line eligibility criteria. I believe this year Sonali will cross all those criteria. So yes, this year you will see us getting into government as well.
Okay. Since you are giving credit, so how are you managing that credit risk and ensuring timely payments?
Sir, we are managing it like I mean how is something we have relationships. ये business भी जो मैंने इतना बड़ा grow किया है because I have hired veterans in this industry. There was a company called there was a company in this industry for long with a larger revenue. I have got the entire team from them who are managing this for me.
But sir, if you have got the team, it doesn't reflect in your employee expense.
सर मैंने वो सब अभी कंसल्टेंसी और कमीशन बेस पे किया हुआ है मैं अभी सर मैं वापस बोल रहा हूँ आई हैव केप्ट माय पीएनएल वेरी लीन I have managed. Now you will see all these employees costs coming in. Even today, if you look at it on paper, we have only 9 employees,
Yes.
right? तो
Hmm.
मैंने मेरी बैलेंस शीट बहुत लीन रखी हुई है अभी तक. As we grow fund, we will take it on because as and when I increase the employee, my fixed cost increases. Lot of government policies, PF, EPS, a lot of other things. And as a company, the way we were growing, I did not had so much funds that I could have, put in operations. My first challenge was, or my first intention was to grow the business, which we did. Now, slowly and steadily, as we get funds, we are making profits. We will invest in people, getting them on rolls and stuff like that.
Uh, and is there any concentration in the current receivables? I mean,
Sorry.
like top, is there any concentration जैसे कि किसी एक client के पास let's say आपके receivables का 40% 50%, तो कुछ concentration है क्या?
नहीं है सर, मैं पहले ही बोला कि मेरे
It,
रिसीवेबल्स क्लीन है सर, प्रॉब्लम नहीं आ रहा है सर. मेरे पास इतना वर्किंग कैपिटल, मैंने बहुत लिमिटेड वर्किंग कैपिटल पे ये किया है. तो वी मैनेज्ड इट एज आई टोल्ड यू. वी मैनेज बोथ दी फ्रंट्स. अगर मैंने लेने में था तो मेरे को देने में भी उतने क्रेडिट्स मिल गए थे. So
yeah.
I can only tell you my partner Devendra Patel from Rajkot, one more board of director. He is also a veteran. He is also a farmer, and we've got a lot of help because of him.
Okay. And when do you expect this receivables to come receive the
So
money
this is
from the?
on already in process. हम लोग उनके साथ रोज का बिजनेस कर रहे हैं सर.
अच्छा.
आ रहा है जा रहा है यानी खड़ा ही हो रहा
जी.
है. कंटिन्यूस बिजनेस ऑन है सर.
Talking
रिसीवेबल
about,
का जीरो तब होगा जिस दिन बिजनेस बंद होगा. वी वांट टू ग्रो विद देम.
yeah, so we are absolutely confident that we will receive that amount, right?
एब्सोल्युटली सर.
Okay. Talking about the other part, the trade payables and of course the payable days as well. Uh, it's again on a higher side. I mean, your trade payables is close to
तो
five
मेरा
months.
रिसीवेबल हायर साइड पे तो पेएबल भी हायर साइड पे है.
So how do you manage that?
सर अगेन आई एम टेलिंग यू देवेंद्र भाई पटेल हु इज माय पार्टनर who is a localite who's done a significant help for us. And they believed in the company. They believed the partners are believing in the company's vision and the core of the company.
This does not strain your relationship with the suppliers.
Absolutely not, and that's the reason we are holding strong, sir. सर हम लोग वेंडर मैनेजमेंट में काफी स्ट्रांग है. ये कंपनी अगर आज तक जो ग्रो हुई है प्योरली रिलेशनशिप बेसिस पे हुई है.
अच्छा, तो गोइंग फॉरवर्ड जो आपका ट्रैजेक्टरी चल रहा है रिसीवेबल्स में या पेबल्स में, ये
सर
ऐसा
वो
ही
कम
चलेगा?
होते जाएगा. जैसे मैंने आपको बोला वी आर मूविंग प्योरली इनटू एक्सपोर्ट बिकॉज वहाँ मेरे को जीरो क्रेडिट पे बिजनेस है. रैदर मेरे का प्रोक्योरमेंट क्रेडिट पे होगा और मेरा सेल 100% एडवांस में या कैश पे होगा. तो मेरा सीसीसी इंप्रूव होगा. माय कैश कन्वर्जन साइकिल विल इंप्रूव.
हम्म.
दैट विल आल्सो हेल्प मी अ लॉट.
ओके. तो मतलब एज सच कोई लिक्विडिटी स्ट्रेस आप एक्सपेक्ट नहीं कर रहे हैं, करेक्ट?
फिलहाल तो नहीं कर रहा हूँ सर।
ठीक है। आपका एक इन्वेंट्री था, देयर वाज एन आई थिंक इन्वेंट्री ऑफ 10 crores. So how many days of inventory do we hold?
सर करंटली एज द कंपनी, जैसे मैंने आपको बोल रहा हूँ हम लोग को मार्जिन पे खेलना है, वी इंटेंड टू होल्ड इन्वेंट्री एनीथिंग बिटवीन 6 months.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
We intend to hold inventory for 3 to 6 months.
3 to 6 months. Okay, understood.
क्योंकि वहीं मेरे को प्रॉफिट्स मिलेगा सर, मैं जितना लेट बेचूंगा मेरी इन्वेंट्री उतना पैसा ज्यादा मिलेगा।
And these are finished goods, right?